In her upcoming memoir, 107 Days, former Vice President Kamala Harris does not mince words about her whirlwind campaign for president. In the first excerpt from the book published Wednesday by The Atlantic, Harris admits that she and others around President Joe Biden should have attempted to convince him not to seek re-election. She became the Democrats' presumptive nominee only after Biden finally decided to exit the race. It's Joe and Jill's decision. We all said that like a mantra, as if we'd all been hypnotized, she writes. Was it grace or was it recklessness? In retrospect, I think it was recklessness. The stakes were simply too high. This wasn't a choice that should have been left to an individual's ego, an individual's ambition. President Biden dropped out of the race 28 days after a disastrous debate against Donald Trump.
Look, if we finally beat Medicare,
a performance Harris attributes to exhaustion from back-to-back trips to Europe and Hollywood. But Harris says forcefully she had no doubt Biden's cognitive abilities were intact. On his worst day, he was more deeply knowledgeable, more capable of exercising judgment, and far more compassionate than Donald Trump on his best. But at 81, Joe got tired. That's when his age showed in physical and verbal stumbles. We reached out to the White House for comment, but did not hear back. In the excerpt, Harris makes clear she has respect for her former boss, but the good feelings do not extend to others in the Biden White House. She voices frustrations with the West Wing both as vice president and as the Democratic nominee. She accuses some people around Biden of undermining her. She provided this example, quote, "When Republicans miscategorize my role as borders are, no one in the White House comms team helped me to effectively push back and explain what I had really been tasked to do, nor to highlight any of the progress I had achieved." Harris continues, "Their thinking was zero-sum. If she's shining, he's dimmed. None of them grasped that if I did well, he did well," adding, "His team didn't get it." The upcoming book signals Harris's return to public life after remaining mostly out of the spotlight since she conceded the presidential race to President Trump in November and left office in January. This summer, she announced she would not run for governor of California, leaving the door open to a potential 2028 presidential bid. We reached out to representatives for former President Joe Biden for comment on the excerpts released Wednesday, but our request went unanswered. Harris's book is set to be released on September 23rd. In Washington, Cassie Simeon, Spectrum News.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage, and click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.